the best, but did the best I could here. It is Tigers in the white, Rolla in the maroon, the Rolla JV. This is the 5th place game. And due to some math issues, we can't see my, why can't we see a 7 up there? I don't know. Hopefully it fixes itself here. I wonder if there's a light in the way or something. We'll have to fix that. So turnover by the Bulldogs here to start out. And Shelton, he's had a very good week here. Or 3 days, I guess. Short week, but he's had 16 in the first game. Over 20 the last game. Pushing nearly 40 points in this tournament. Inside, Shelton with the basket. Assist Cody Black. So Waynesville Tigers on the board first. The Waynesville girls will play next. They'll play the Webb City Lady Cardinals. That game will be about 1:30 time frame, give or take. And second attempt is good for the Tigers. Compton, that was a very quick steal. Didn't even have a chance to get the camera turned that fast. But so far, these two teams doing a great job here. Rolla is slowing it down. Waynesville defense starting to pick up pressure. Compton underneath. For a sophomore, doing a really good job stepping up to the role. Bulldogs jump ball. Possession will head to the Tigers. So 5:42 to go here in this first quarter. Shelton with the ball again. Shelton loses the ball. And 2-point shot, no good by the Bulldogs. We are going to have a foul. This, I believe, is on Rolla. That is on Logan Litz. First foul of the ball game. Jackson kicks it underneath. Basket is good. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 6-0 in favor of the Tigers. Rolla taking the time out. They have 4 remaining. Bulldogs looking for something here. Can't find what they're looking for. They will reset and start over. A turnover. Well, that is a foul on Rolla. Offensive foul. That is Henderson. Or that is not. That is on 13. That is Thorpe. 3-point shot good. Cody Black from the corner. Waynesville leads 9-0. Following this, the Waynesville Lady Tigers will face the Webb City Lady Cardinals in a matchup for third. Both teams lost to the semifinals. Webb City lost to Rolla. Waynesville lost to a very good Marquette team. Shouldn't line up for a good matchup coming up down the road. Shelton underneath Cody Black. Baseline drive. Nope. Reset. Cody Black for 3. And Cody Black nails it here. I do miss the old gym, though. It had a special place in many people's hearts. Now it is, I think, becoming like a auditorium or something. But this last touched by the Tigers. Inside, Rolla loses the ball. This should be, nope, it is off Cody Black. Last touch going in, 12-2 right now with 3:44 to go in the first quarter. Rolla trying to get the ball inbounds. They beat the 5-second clock. Underneath, no good on the cut to the basket. Shelton kicks, nope, he will kick it back out. Jackson and Black on that side of the floor. Compton kicks it across to Green. Shelton, the ball is loose, stolen by the Bulldogs. Green tries to get to the ball, can't quite get down there to it. 3-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound, it is good. Is the Bulldogs for 2. And Rolla opposite side once again. I don't know these names very well, the JV names here, so Robinson on that last basket. Robinson again. So 4 points for Robinson here, 12-6 into the game here. Waynesville for 3, no good. Rebound, that is Stallworth. Give the ball back to the Bulldogs here. 3-point shot is up, no good. 2 minutes left in this first period here, 12-6 right now. No good on the shot. Jackson with the miss. Robinson brings the ball back down. Rolla drives the ball in. Shot no good. Cody Black will come away with this rebound. Compton passes up the 3. Shelton will move back to the point guard. Compton and Black playing the 2-guard position here. Jackson rotating in also. And the Tigers will reset. Trying to set up a cut and pass here. Jackson gonna fly in there. He will pick up the contact, and with 1:07 to go, he will head to the free throw line, 12-6. Tigers haven't scored in a while, but first free throw up. It is good for Brandon Jackson. That's his first points of the game. Cody Black has 6. Shelton has 2. Compton has 2. Jackson's second attempt is up. Second attempt is going to bounce in. Substitution here for the Tigers, it looks like. Schick will head into the ball game for the Waynesville Tigers. Three, nope. inside. Can't hang on to it. That was Henderson. 3. This 3 is off target. A little volleyball action there. It is going to be Waynesville. Cody Black will finally rein this in. MJ Green with the little tap to keep the ball going down floor. Alea also back in the ball game now for the Tigers. He's rotating in one of those guard positions. Cody Black, no good. Kind of a bad shot there on the attempt. But good defense by the Bulldogs on that. Clock winding down. A few seconds to go. That is no good. Bank of Pulaski County, Shelton's Welding. Also a big thank you to Country Financial here. Sorry, I was counting the players here and making sure that correct number was out there. Thought I miscounted, but depending on where the teams fall tomorrow and Tuesday, we might go down to Kabul and do some coverage down there. So we'll see where they fell after yesterday's matchups. But we will have some more basketball coverage coming up next week. We'll be on the road. We'll have a few games. Actually, not next week. 2 weeks from now, we'll be on the road. We do got a trip down to Pocahontas, Arkansas. We have a three-point shot by Shelton. No good. Schick with the foul over the back, probably. Got a trip coming up to Cuba for the boys. Trip for the girls to Webb City. Among the other action coming up, Tiger TV next Friday, or this coming Friday, will be the Super Night against Carthage. Waynesville for 3. No good. I can't read 7 and 1, so forgive the scoreboard there. At least it works on the other numbers. Tigers taking their time here. And Aaliyah will kick it out, reset. He might have had a baseline drive on that. Cody Black taking a break out there. He normally runs, not the point, but normally runs one of those 2 or 3 guard positions. Tigers heading to the free throw line. Shelton had 20 points last night, 16 the day before. So had a very good ball game so far. Jerome Shelton, free throw is good. Hmm. 15-8. Foul on the Tigers. That is Jackson, team's third foul. The second period, 5:49 remains. Yep. I can't read 4 or 9s either. But anyways, It's pretty close. We'll just call it, call it close. Technology happens. At least it's able to read the score better than what it was last time. So last time it was not very happy with me. Two-point shot up, no good. Off the rebound, and that did draw contact. Foul on Jackson, his second. That is foul number 4. We're going to take a timeout. 15-10. Rolla. And we are back now. The music apparently did not cooperate. And the little curl pass, not able to connect on that, so that will give the ball back to the Tigers. 15-10. It's a low-scoring one so far here. The Rolla JV Bulldogs are holding their own against Waynesville right now. Later tonight, about 7-ish, I think, the Varsity boys Rolla team will be playing Eugene. That's a good matchup to watch. Also, the girls matchup before that, Rolla girls against Marquette. If you don't have anything else to do tonight, really should check out some of those games. They are very good games to watch. Basket no good. Warrensburg will play for third in that ball game for the boys. We had a Fox and St. Pius doubleheader. Three-point shot is up, no good. Foul on the Tigers. That's going to give us some free throws here. Compton picks up his first, 15 foul. And that will send Rolla to the line. Cruz Wilkins, the sophomore, will head to the free throw line for the Bulldogs. Did we not get a score on there from earlier? 18-14. $18-15. Three-point ball game. Is Compton to Jackson. Jackson's three is short. Not Compton, that is Alea, I believe, at the top, not Compton. No good for Shelton. Ball back to, well, Shelton is going to stop, drive in, misses the second chance basket. Cody Black off the iron. Rolla with the ball here. Just a 3-point game. Rolla a chance to tie it up. Three for the Bulldogs. That is no good. Inside, 3-point shot again, off target. Second attempt. No good on Henderson on that one. And Rolla again gets a rebound here. Ball is Tiger ball as they will turn over. Tigers to Jackson. And Cody Black will come away with it. Jackson back to Shelton on the top. Shelton drives inside to Schick. Schick kicks it out. 3-point shot, no good, but Schick is, that is not Schick. That is, there's a lot of threes out there on the floor. I believe that is Cameron Compton. So Compton, there's a lot of names that I said in there at one point, but you will get some free throws here. First one, no good. Still 18-15. Second free throw off target for Compton. Minute and a half remain here in this first half, and Waynesville not scoring a lot of points in this quarter here. Rolla hasn't scored a whole lot either. 3-point shot, Cody Black. That shot is off target. One minute remains in the first half. Back to the Rolla JV Bulldogs here. Underneath, Rolla, shot no good. Shelton with the rebound. Basket good for the Tigers. First points in about 6 minutes for Waynesville. 20-15 here. Under 30 seconds remain in the half. Traveling. Ball turned over with about 24 seconds left on the clock. Under 20 seconds to go here. Tigers taking their time. Shelton going for final shot. Underneath, Schick can't get the layup. And we're going to take a break here. And we are back here. It is second half action here. Tigers 20-15. Waynesville's next home game is on this coming Friday, I guess, this week now. That is a triple header, boys and girls. Freshman games will be upstairs. JV will be upstairs for girls. I believe JV boys will be downstairs, followed by 2 varsity games in the main gym. 4:30 start time. That game will be on Tiger TV. Shelton picks up the foul from behind. That's his second foul of the ball game, first foul of the half. Ball is stolen by, I believe, Green, but Green will turn it back over. And the Bulldogs underneath, foul on the shot. Henderson will go to line for some free throws here. 22-15 Tigers. Free throw good for the Bulldogs. They have one remaining here, 6-point difference. 5-point difference for the Tigers here. So Rolla hanging around 22-5 or 22-17. 5 plus 17 does equal 22. 3-point shot Compton. 25 points for the Tigers. 3 they needed on that. Compton has 5 points in the ball game. I believe we're going to take a timeout. Out of the timeout, 6.5 minutes remain in the third period here. Waynesville's added some much needed points in this, about 5 so far. There is 3 points for Henderson. Henderson picks up, he has 10 points now in the ball game. And I think we got Coach Snicker coming up here to talk to us about the girls here and their experience here, so we're going to get ready for him. From the corner. All right, Coach Snicker, welcome here to Sunday basketball, I guess. Probably your first Sunday high school game in a long time.
Yeah, I don't know that I've had a Sunday game.
But it is a Christmas season here, so helps out for some of these visiting teams coming in.
Yeah,
so
instead of breaking it up until Monday, it makes sense. I mean,
and then Monday, Tuesday, there's some area basketball tournaments coming up, but you have the next game here. You got a matchup against Webb City, which you'll see in another, about a week again here, week and a half. So Webb City, you're one of your new conference opponents that Waynesville played last year, and they are a very solid team. What have you seen from them so far?
Oh, they're scrappy. They like to get up and pressure you, trap you, push the tempo offensively, run the floor. They have a couple sets of sisters, that play well for them, and they're a really well coached team and get after the board. So we got to learn how to take pressure, and we got to get better at taking care of the ball. And this will be a good test for us. And, see where we're at.
So you came out, had a close win against St. Pius, and then you faced a really good Marquette team who wound up winning last night. But
yeah, I tell you what, I want to give you a shout out because since I wasn't able to go to the St. Pius game, and Coach Dendecker did an amazing job, and the girls executed and played phenomenal in that win. We weren't very deep. We got some out sick, and I was out sick, so I want to give you a shout out and Allen Hilliard Sports because I was able to watch the game from my bed. So I took a nap at halftime and watched the second half, and really enjoyed watching them execute. So, but we like I said, we have some girls out sick and out out of town. So our bench isn't that deep, and we spent a lot of our legs on Friday. And so yesterday we just really didn't have a whole lot with Marquette's press, on their pressure. So it kind of took a lot out of us. We weren't able to execute, didn't have the legs to get shots to fall that we normally would. And so we just got to hopefully, we worked on trying to get our legs back in it for today last night. So we'll see.
And then getting back to the regular season basketball you got coming up here, later this week, believe it or not, you have a cat fight there in Waynesville, a triple header with Carthage with the boys. That's going to be
Republic.
Republic.
Yeah.
That's it's a COC. You just pick Tigers, and the fun part is when you do the announcing and you're playing Willard or one of them, and you accidentally call them Republic or someone, and they get mad, or Ozark, and it's like,
oh well,
we just played them yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. No, it'll be fun, all 6 teams playing, boys and girls, freshmen through varsity, and, we haven't got back to school yet, so it'll be different, but we look forward to the challenge. They're really good. They're playing in the pink and white. They played Friday night against Springfield Catholic, so we look forward to seeing, our conference is tough, and that's what we want. So we were playing games in this conference. Our goal was to get to the right side of the bracket, and we did that. We want to play for the hardware. We want to play for the right side, and that was our goal. And the girls really responded to get there, and so now when you get to the right side, you play teams that are going to help you for conference too, because they're all good teams, and so. And there's a lot of good teams in this tournament. So it's really beneficial for us to get in a tournament like this before we get into to conference.
Well, this tournament here alone on the boys and girls side, some of these teams, you may not play very often. Well, Misha thinks we need to go to St. Louis all the time, but you'll see Marquette once in a while. But a lot of these teams, just competition level, just as good, if not better than the COC at times.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, they get you prepared for it. And every game, we try to get 1% better. So that's what we work on. Every practice, get 1% better and improve. And we're doing that. My record doesn't always reflect that. And I told the girls, don't get caught up in the record. Get caught up in the process and the growth. And so we're working on that, and we'll continue to do that. They work hard for us. They try to do what we ask them to do, and sometimes we fall short on execution, but a lot of that has to do with being a little tired. So we just got to get a little bit better in conditioning.
Well, you don't need a lot of girls to win, because the Dixon Lady Bulldogs this year made it to the championship game in Mountain Grove down there and lost by 7 to a very good Bunker team, and also defeated Mountain Grove, which was a very solid number 2 seed. So you don't always need a deep bench to win. You can, if you control the game and play well.
Yeah, it's about playing at our tempo instead of kind of falling into playing at the tempo of other teams sometimes. And that's what we're trying to learn, is let's play to our tempo and play our game. Not let another team dictate how we play.
Yep. And then the Lady Tigers, they're Grosvenors. They both had pretty good games, and I believe Lurcher underneath, she had a pretty good game with Barkley.
Yeah,
also,
Barkley had a double-double. Reagan had 29 against Pius. Played really well. Then Riley had 18 last night against yesterday afternoon against Marquette. But Elena again had, been hitting the boards for us and finding her groove inside a little bit as well.
Well, something that really impressed against St. Pius, that the girl underneath, she was a all-state player and 3-time all-district, and regional player up there in St. Louis. And several of the Tigers, played defense real well, handled her the way they needed to. She still had about 30 points, but she was a very strong post player underneath.
Yeah, we did a really good job against her down the stretch when we needed to. Again, good job by the girls that executed, and coach switching it up defensively to get more help, down there for her. But we kind of, down the stretch, the last few minutes, we kind of flustered her enough to miss some shots that helped us come away with the win. That was a big win for our program.
Yep. All right, Coach, appreciate it here. We will see you there. You'll be on Tiger TV Friday night.
Yes, sir. Always good talking to you.
Yep. All right, talk to you later, Coach. And that was the Waynesville girls coach, Coach Snicker, talking about kind of the upcoming schedule here, along with what it took to get here. Got on the right side of the bracket, as he put it, and this is where you get the hardware. So Waynesville's extended this lead now, picked up not a lot of points, but they've got a comfortable lead. Rolla cuts into that just a hair. But the lead is now 11. Shelton kicks it out to Cody Black. Cody Black for 3 at the buzzer. And with that, we have a 14-point ball game. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back 14 here. Waynesville and Rolla JV fighting for that 5th place trophy, or plaque, I guess they give them here. Not like the old days when you get like a 6-foot trophy that you got to figure out how to get home. Blue and gold, I think, gives out some of those nice ones. And the 3-point shot is good. Basket up. Basket is good. So both teams trade baskets here, 41-26. Tigers getting in a bit of a groove, though. I mean, they're cold. But again, a noon Sunday basketball game. As Snicker put it, this may be the first time he's ever played a Sunday basketball game in high school. A lot of college games. College football kicks off a lot of Fridays and some Saturdays, depends on the season. 3-point, nope. Jackson thought about it, kicks it out to Compton. Shelton instead will get it. Back to Cody Black. Underneath, second attempt is up. It is good. 2 points and the free throw. That is our first foul of this quarter here with 6:25 to go in the ball game. Tigers now up 43-26. They are, barring something here, they are going to pick up the 5th place victory in this. Shelton heading to the line. I think I figured out why I'm not putting out 60 frames a second. My broadcast is set on 30. That would probably explain why it's not getting what I was trying to get. But anyways, I believe it looks fine. Cody Black, opposite side. 3-point shot, Compton, that is good. Tigers 47 now, 19-point lead for Waynesville. He has 8 in the ball game. Cody Black has 20. Shelton second with 10. And the varsity Waynesville Tigers here looking like they are going to pick up the victories. We get closer to this midway point in the final period. Following this, about 1:30, we will have the Waynesville girls. They will be playing Webb City in the third place game for the girls tournament. And wet spot on the floor here. We're going to take a very short break while we look at this. We'll be back. Oh, I guess we're not. Free throw, no good on the first. Second free throw on the way. That is up. That is good. Compton for the free throws. Or that is not Compton, that is Rolla. My bad, that was number 3, Wilkins. Tigers saved it inside Jackson for 2. 49-29, Tigers up by 20. Basket up. Basket is good. And Bulldogs, 31 points here in the contest. Want to give credit to Rolla here. We're going to have a foul. This will again send Compton to the line twice now. He has shot threes and he has been fouled. 49-31. That is the second foul on Henderson. Second team foul. First free throw is good for the Tigers. Second free throw up. That is also good. Tigers up, 51-31. Jackson will come out. Dylan into the game for the Tigers, so some JV kids starting to mix into this matchup. Rolla turns it over out of bounds, and halfway through, Tigers up 21. Three-point shot, Cody Black, no good. Rebound, Stallworth. Stallworth has had a good game here. No points, but actually Stallworth is at 6. I looked at the wrong side of the board. But Stallworth has had a very good game tonight. Three points for Shelton, no good. Underneath again, 2-point shot, no good again. Ball is still Tiger basketball. Cody Black will retain it somehow. And under 3 minutes in the game now. Tigers will get the victory here. Waynesville Lady Tigers will be up next in scheduled at 1:30, but I'd say it may be a little bit later than that. Before the game starts, we'll play an interview with the Webb City coach. Talked with him the other day about their schedule and things like that. So we'll have an interview with him. We'll play here. We talked to Coach Snicker a few minutes ago. Looking for the three. Nope. Rolla's going to drive in. Stallworth no good on the shot. Waynesville. Ball is still Bulldog basketball. With 2 minutes to go here. Rolla up for the three. No good. Shelton remains the lone varsity player out there. And Cody Black. Three-point shot, no good after the whistle. 52-31. That is the fourth foul on Wilkins. Third team foul. And Cody Black will also step out. And Shelton will also come out. Jaden Reynolds into the game among other JV players here. A platoon swap at the end here, minute and a half remain. No good for the Bulldogs. Again, I want to thank Security Bank, Country Financial, Shelton Welding, and all the other sponsors throughout this year that have made these games possible here. Tigers for two. 54-31. Final minute on the clock here. Three-point shot. That is no good. 44 out there is going to go to the free throw line. He is rather tall. That is Gavin Thomas, a 6'4" sophomore. Good move underneath there. He is one of the future Bulldog players here. I'm sure next year he'll be working his way up varsity. And some more subs coming in for the Tigers. And Compton will come out. He's our final starter in the game. Free throw up. Free throw is no good. Or it is good. 54-32. Under a minute to go. Tigers finishing off the remainder of this ball game here. Layup, no good. Waynesville will be back in action Friday against the Republic Tigers in a super night. Boys and girls action starting at 4:30. Till we're done playing basketball. That's how that fun goes. Tigers up. Layup is good. Reynolds picks up the two. Final seconds here, winding down, and three-point shot. No good, but with that, it is 56-36. Thank you for watching Tiger Basketball. We'll be back for the girls in about 15 minutes.